Welcome back for another video, which I am not doing for a long time. I'm a singer, which I've not done for a very long time, and I shall do now. Welcome back to another video. So, like, subscribe. Like, subscribe, turn on all notifications, please, and we shall start this video. And today we start this video with, we start this new what if called What If Naruto created his own, instead of village, clan. You're probably like, wait, yo, what do you mean by clan? Does that mean like he creates a clan that lasts for a long time then gets massacred? No. I mean he creates a clan that has Kurama's chakra. No, you don't go into Boruto. The clan just gets created when Naruto just gives everyone his chakra. And yeah. Like the Nine-Tails chakra and his chakra. Just give them all that. And they're biologically related to you. Just not biologically, you know what I mean. Like, you know what I mean. So let's get into this. What if? We have Naruto, we have a blonde-haired boy walking around, while there's other kids around him with clan symbols on their shirts, walking around, and some of them are orphans from the previous Nine-Tails attack that happened 4 years ago. And this blonde-haired boy is lowering his head. And he's walking around, and he says, why can't I not have my own family? Everyone has a clan to look after them if they're an orphan. Why can I not? I have a last name, but everyone says I'm not from a clan. That I'm just from a family of civilians. Just because my name has an Uzumaki, I will show them wrong. Because I'm Naruto Uzumaki. Then Naruto's like, all these clans anyway. They can't even hold themselves against me. They call me a demon all day. Naruto says to himself. And he thinks, how about I create my own clan? Then at least someone would at least then they'll respect me. Like in the Leaf Village is a league. They'll respect me. The reason why is because it's illegal for civilians to disrespect clan heads. Like when you're a clan head, you're deeply respected. So after Naruto becoming Hokage, because he knows no one's gonna vote for him. How about just have his own clan? And yes, if you hear noise in the background, that's my pops. Yes, that's my old man. My father. So, it's pretty easy. He's not gonna create a clan not that way. He's gonna create a clan like Ashura did with something like how Ashura created the Uchiha clan. You know how he did a blood type of jutsu ritual or something like that, I think. The chakra, and then after everyone just on a group of villagers, and yeah, you know how he did that? Yeah. Yeah, so it's gonna be something like that way. But you know how I said they're gonna have the Nine-Tails chakra, and they're always gonna be related to Fox. To a fox, and they always have a weird fox following them. Yeah, he's gonna do something like that. Which Kurama in his head, here's what Naruto's thinking. He smacks his head. Meanwhile, Kurama is in Naruto's head and saying, dang, Kurama's in Naruto's head looking We move inside a weird dark place with a cage. We see a ginormous fox inside, looking at something. The fox has 9 tails swinging around him. And he has crimson red eyes and slits in them. This fox is looking at a ginormous map. Or you could say, he's looking at a ginormous paper saying, 9-tailed fox plans. Operation Fox. You see a paper showing a ton of seals saying plans to get out of this body. Plans to get out of the seal. So yes, Kurama's like trying to get out of Naruto. Until he hears what Naruto was thinking and he's like, this man is crazy. You can't create a clan unless you're dumb enough to. Unless if you want to create a clan without doing it that way, you can also do it with a different way, like just... Then Kurama freezes. Wait, he's not gonna create a clan doing the way that regular clans were, or is he gonna do the same thing that Indra did to create the Uchiha? That Indra did? But if he does that, then that's gonna be weird. And secondly, he doesn't have a dojutsu, so his clan is gonna be... Then Kurama freezes. And then Kurama freezes again. He's like, oh, phew, good thing he hasn't found out that I'm inside his body. Because then he's gonna freaking put my chakra, then he's gonna use my chakra to make infinite multiple of me, and then create his own clan. So, good thing I'm not here. So Kurama's just scared as heck. Like, he's scared. Kurama's not really that scared of Naruto, but he's scared if he finds out about what Indra did, since he's the reincarnation of Ashura. They technically could just do that, and since Ashura was pretty smart, Naruto is kind of pretty smart, so not the best idea to reveal I'm alive. So one day Naruto's getting bullied and he gets shoved right into his mindscape because he knocked out. And he's wondering where the flip he is. No, I meant Naruto. He goes to bed. He just goes to bed. And then the fox calls him in and says, well, I am supposed to take care of the kids, so having a babysitting job and all of that. Damn you, Minito and Kushin, I'm too old for this. You do know that, right? As a blonde man and a red long-haired woman comes out of the darkness and says, we do know that, Kurama. So whatever he desires. And Kushin is like, wait. Did he just say he wants to create a clan? That's an idiotic dream. Unless, as you said, he does a weird sealing jutsu like how Indra did. That is kind of weird and insane. Like, that means he has to be a part of the RCA. Yeah, and I don't want my son wearing multiple eyes, and that's weird. Akurama says, yeah, there is a way, like, for me to do that, like, I can technically perform the same jutsu and have the same bloodline he has and put it into other people. But that would just be forcing people to be a part of his clan, which he doesn't. And then after he has to change his name. But I don't want to do that on innocent people, says another fox. Yes, Kurama, he's not fully Kurama. He's just half. And he's like, but then why would we do it on innocent villagers? That would just be unfair, and that would just be forcing them to be a part of it. True, you are very correct, I have to say, says the good Kuruma. The bad Kuruma says, yeah, that's correct. So what do? We can't just force people to be a part of it. It's clan, so yeah. Even though we do that, there's gonna be a mass amount of. Even though we do that, then the clan is gonna be widely feared. Danzo's gonna kidnap all of them. Orochimaru's gonna want them for research experiments. And then who the flip is gonna have a young 10 to 4-year-old clan head? That is stupid. And then Minato was like, I have an idea. How about we come up with a plan with Naruto? And Kushina was like, true, I haven't seen him. I really want to see how he's grown. You can't really see his face though. And I really want to see how he actually looks like right now. And how he's grown. And Kuruma's like, but I've provided you with the TV. And you told me I cannot tell him about you until he's 18. But seeing this ordeal, you guys can't handle it. The only option is to prepare a plan with him. So, you're in or not, Kuruma? Minato asks. Kuruma says, fine. Naruto falls asleep and then wakes up in a sewer. And then he sees a ginormous... He wakes up in a sewer and says, what the heck? Is this a dream? Where the flip am I? Is this a dream? Oh, that's not pleasant. No, Naruto, think. Dream something else. Just pretend this is a bad dream. And then you see two pairs of glaring eyes looking at you. And you just see the bad Kuruma version's eyes looking at Naruto with crimson red shock, just looking at him. And then after you see another 2 pairs of eyes open. Red to crimson. Black slit inside. Then you see you then see a blue eye open. Light blue and another one. I think Kushina had blue eyes. Yeah, she did. I don't even know why I'm making this what if. Okay, I was confused which what if to make. What if Naruto was a Satsuki, or what if Naruto was an Abirame or a Hyuga? But out of all of them, I had to choose what if Naruto created his own clan. Dang. I literally had a list of it. And yes, I will be continuing the other series. And yes, after this, I will be redoing What If Naruto Died, because I realized I made it way too long. And secondly, I messed up a lot. So, and everyone was confused what was happening. So I'm going to make a redo. If I don't, I'll probably make a redo tomorrow. But I'll try to by today. So let's get into the what if again. Yeah, so Naruto's just like, who the flip am I? And then he's like, then after Naruto just looks around, he just looks around and he starts shivering. Because he sees a ton of eyes looking at him. And he's like, and then after he starts yelling, please don't hurt me, please don't hurt me. He's like, and then Minato speaks up, he's like, what the flip would I hurt you? He's like, why the flip would I hurt you? He's like, please don't hurt me. And Naruto's preparing for the worst. He's like, Minato's like, what do you mean? He's like, huh? Well, you're not gonna beat me up like all the villagers do? Villagers do what now? It's like, all the villagers usually come and tackle me and beat me up, bully me, rip all my clothes, and then break into my house 3 times each time. And after burn it down, then the 3rd Hokage has to move me to another one. And then after the 3rd Hokage then assigns Zanbu. Like, they're not gonna do that? It's like, why would I do that? Yeah, like how the old man always has to come out. How the old man has to almost assign 50 Anbu a day to go and watch me. But then after doing that, the 50 Anbu he assigns, then leave. And then after this silver hair Anbu just comes and saves me. Yeah, I forgot his name. Yeah, I think his name was Kakashi Hatake. I think. But I don't really know him. He's like, what the fuck? Wait, kid, what the Naruto just and he when Minato finds out the Hokage is doing his best by signing a ton of Ambu, and then Naruto says one time it got even worse that the Hokage had to sign how to assign 100 Ambu. When he found out what his Ambu were doing, he just kicked them off, put them into the academy, put them back in the academy and learn about valuable teamwork and friendship. Then after he assigned every single Ambu in the score, I think, yeah, he assigned bodyguards that people used to say that the Ambu that he assigned were actually Ambu that used to serve the fourth Hokage. So I just went with it. And 1,000 of them had to come. And they've been watching me since. So, yeah. Then when Kushina hears that Kakashi has been what Kakashi has been doing for their son and also what the Hokage has been trying. So he's like, well, Naruto. And then Naruto's like, wait, one question. How the flip does the fourth Hokage know my name? And then Minato then just perks up and he's like, how do you know I'm the fourth Hokage? He's like, easy. First of all, there's a white cloak sticking out with a red flame going around it. That's only what the Hokage wear. And secondly, there's a Jonin, you're wearing Jonin sandals and Jonin sweatpants. And also I can see your Jonin, a little bit of your Jonin vest. And then after Naruto points over, I was like, so it turns out the Nine Tails is actually there's actually two Nine Tails. And then everyone just sweat drops. How the flip do you know? And you must be Kushina Uzumaki if I'm correct. Okay, how do you know? Did the third Hokage tell you about me? No, I've seen their pictures multiple times. And also, one more thing, Naruto's gonna have a better IQ than him, like he's on Shikamaru's level. You already started figuring out that he kinda looked like the Hokage. He thought it was normal, but then when he saw Kushina's face, he started to question that. So he's been questioning the Hokage, and the Hokage's been telling him no. And then Naruto just says, yeah, I know that, Dad. Yeah, fuck that. So everyone's like, how do you know I'm your dad? Asked Minato. Minato's like, Naruto's like, easy. First of all, I look like you. Secondly, I have the same blue eyes as you. Thirdly, I have the exact same coat of blonde hair. And secondly, whenever I look at myself, I look exactly like a younger version of you, but without the long hair and a bit spiky hair. I have the largest amount of spiky hair. And then for you, Mom, how do I know it's you? Well, I just looked through the old bingo book, and then I found your name. I started questioning everyone. And secondly, so you're the reasons why they called me the Demon Fox. And everyone's eyes almost pop out and feel like they're about to, their jaws are about to just, like their freaking eyes are about to pop out of their eye sockets. And their jaw's just gonna drop on the floor. Like everyone's jaw is just hanging up. And Naruto's like, if you keep opening your mouth like that, then I'm gonna think then people are gonna think you're burping. Then if you keep hanging your mouth like that, then I'm gonna think you're gonna burp. Everyone realizes that their jaw was open, and then everyone's like, how though? It's pretty easy. You can't hide it forever. I know you're supposed to tell me at 18 years old, but I also got some of the truth out of the old man the hard way. Yeah, you shouldn't. And then Naruto just says, you shouldn't have signed an old man to keep your secret. Wait, what do you mean by old man to keep your... No, you see old man Hokage, right? He didn't tell me the secret. I just grabbed it out of him. Everyone's eyes almost pop out. He's like, grabbed it? What do you mean? He's like, all you just have to do to get him to tell the secret is by literally giving him every single series of the makeout tactics. then everyone's sweat just drops. So you're telling me all you just had to do to find out the secret was to give him a whole entire gigantic load of the Makeout Tactics series, and that was it. And also every single magazine. by my godfather Jiraiya. And then Manito's like, dang, I shouldn't have signed him to have the secret. Manito's in his head, he's like, really, Grandpa Third? You're an idiot. Then after Manito sighs and then walks out, he's like, you know me. Naruto then runs up to Manito, hugs this man tightly. That Manito was so off guard that he was almost about to fall, and then he just landed. And then Kushina just sniffs a tear. No, Naruto runs up to Kushina, hugs her so tightly, and the mother and son hug is a really sight to see. Even the bad and good side Kurama are crying. The reason why is because it's way too cute for them, even though they're not a nine-tailed fox. The demon who destroys villages. The bad half Kurama says, but it's so cute though. Why am I crying? He's like, I don't know, don't ask me. Yeah, Kurama, for the first time, actually feels everything so cute. And then the family starts to hug. And then Naruto's like, well, why the Then Naruto walks up to Minato, and he then cracks his knuckles and punches this man in the stomach. That was so unexpected, but Minato just feels the punch a little, feels the weak punch, and then after he's like, feels the punch a little, and then he's like, he regains his composure, and then he says to save the village. But how come nobody regarded me as a hero? But well, how come you had to die though? You could have just done the 8 trigram seal both on yourself and her. Okay, Minato was like, how the flip do you know the 8 trigram? Oh yeah, you can just. Yeah, I just read a book and saw this weird mark, so I studied it, and thought that was the 8 trigram seal. So yeah, so that's how I know that. That's how I know the seal. But I don't even know how to perform. It's so complex though. Hey, and Minato just says, damn. And Minato and Kushina says, damn. What type of smart ninja genius did we bring into this world? No, Kushina Minato's like, what type of smart genius did we create? Like, what did we do? Because Naruto just found out a Accomplice book and read it at the age of 4, and everyone thought it was the Kyuubi. Everyone thought that was the Kyuubi trying to figure out a way to break out of the seal. To break out and find a way to kill everyone. So librarians started kicking Naruto out of the library and started banning him from every store. And the civilian council banned this man from every single store. So you could guess what happened. So then Kushina asked the question. Wait, one question. Why do you always think of getting everyone respect and always think of getting a family, of getting respect and love from someone? And then Kushina's like, why do you always think of having your own clan? It's because every single kid has their own clan. Is because the reason why is because every single kid in the academy. If I said this was 4, I meant Naruto was 8 at this time. Because of every single kid in the academy, they keep making fun of me, especially this one kid named Sasuke Uchiha, son of Fugaku, son of the notorious Fugaku, son of the notorious wicked-eyed Fugaku. he always makes fun of me because he's an Uchiha, and whenever I try to fight him, and I keep losing, and everyone just says, that's what you get for being a demon and also not even being a part of a clan. So I hate them for that. But there's this always one shy girl from the Hyuga who calls herself Hinata. Her name is Hinata. Wait, Hinata? Yeah. Yeah, it's the blue-haired girl, black. I met her one time by saving her from a couple of bullies, don't you? A couple of bullies? Oh yeah, that girl. Yeah. One thing, treat her with respect and care, or I will slap you, or if you don't, I will pop up in the real world and kill, and you know, I am your mother, so I will literally rip it off, and then Naruto gulps, and all the dudes in the room just gulp, and he's like, yeah, never mind about that. He's like, but dude, why would you think about that? Why? Everyone has a clan, I don't. You make fun of me about it, so I hate it. But though creating one is kind of weird. He's like, I know. Even though I am from an extinct clan anyway. No one even knows it anymore. It's just a normal extinct clan that you can walk past. Never noticed. You also know that you also know that too. The Uzumaki clan, notorious for their own sealing abilities, having red hair. Even though I say that, everyone thinks I'm a joke and I stole that name. I just want to create my own clan and not be disrespected for no direct reason. And then Naruto was like, you see, Naruto, don't listen to them and tell them. Whose father can kill almost 10,000 shinobi? Whose father can kill 1,000 shinobi and end the war without and end the war like that easily? Tell them that. They won't even care. They'll just say I'm lying. Yeah, so I want to gain respect from everyone. And everyone was just like, wow, we didn't know we scarred our kid that bad. Who should have thought? And secondly, Kushin is like, I don't want you to think about that. First of all, I just want to get love and respect. Nobody loves me. Everyone wants me dead. The Hokage, I know he loves me, but he can't. But I know the Hokage loves me as his own grandson. That's why I call him Grandpa Hokage. But he can't stop the villagers forever. And also the council from the countless attempts from the civilian council to get me executed. I know he can't do that for long. He's an old man. He will soon die, and then who's gonna protect me from anything? Nobody. Then everyone will have their own free will. I know everyone is gonna try one day to kill me, so he can't. He can't protect me forever. Then who's gonna left me then? Not even Kakashi can protect me forever. You guys won't be able to protect me even though I mastered the Naruto's chakra. I'm still gonna get killed for no direct reason. Council will just one day arrest me. Don't mean execution, man. Then what am I gonna do then? And then Kushina and Naruto feel the pain, and this conversation goes on for a long time. till Kurama just feels very bad of the pain. The bad version feels very bad of the pain because, yeah, Kurama has the half of Kurama has a high tolerance, and the good side is starting to rub on him. So he's like just 1 second. Yeah, so Naruto just done, and he's like, I know it's weird, but I can't even do that. It's weird. So I'm not. Plus, I already have parents. And then Koshiro and Naruto are like, Naruto, you don't have to do that. Just ignore them. And then Kurama, who's keeping his mouth from saying it, who's like, yeah, I even know having another weird clan just pop up could actually be pretty weird. It's like, Kushina was like, what do you mean? Kurama in his full version says, yes, what I meant is having an the leaf could actually be a bit cool for a change. What do you mean? Don't you get it? Have this. The Namikaze clan with the Namikaze family. Since the Namikaze family, Swift Release and other stuff, not really known that much, then we put the Uzumaki blood inside. And then after you have my chakra, what are you gonna do about that? Yeah, but you can't. We can't just put on random civilians who hate Naruto. I want this man dead. It's like, well, I've always wanted to leave the village and I was just planning on doing that yesterday. But I couldn't, and I was brought back. Like Kakashi. And Kuma was like, then leave the village. Then don't have your clan associated with the village. Leave it. And then Kuma says, which Naruto then says, yeah, true, but then Old Man Third is gonna have a heart attack and feel like I died, and I don't want to make him depressed. Then tell Old Man Third about this. He knows about me. Me and him have talked before. I placed a telepathic link with him. Tell him about this, and then we can talk. Leave a letter. And Naruto decides to do that and takes the advice from his parents. But his parents strongly advise him not to do it. Naruto says he'll do it and stay safe, and plus he has his parents to help him. And Kushina and Minato just feel pretty happy about that. So they walk away. Pretty much just walk all the way to he walks all the way to the flipping gates of Konoha with a bag loaded with a ton of stuff. Essentials, food. The only foods he has are ramen, which everyone, when they hear that he can only afford ramen, since he always has to sneak in, and the only way to get in is by going through the ramen section, and they always kick him out, so he always snuck in. That's the only thing. And then he leaves notes at everyone's houses. Hinata's, Kakashi. You're like, hey, hold up. How does Naruto know Kakashi's house? There's a dude on his forehead named, I'm your father, named, called the Sun name Hokage. I'm your fucking father. That's his name. Minato, the Sun name Hokage. I meant Minato, the fourth Hokage. Minato, the fourth Hokage. So, yeah, that's how he knows where Kakashi lives. No, he doesn't leave a message at Kakashi's house. He just leaves it at the third, the Ichiraku ramen guy, and Hinata's. And no, it's not really that hard to sneak a note inside the Hyuga clan. put her in her bedroom, transform into a freaking pencil, and shove it in her bedroom, then transform into a rat and go outside and not get detected. Hard, isn't it? Just put mail inside her mailbox and that's fine. Yeah. And yeah, Naruto will just leave the village. You're probably like, why would Naruto leave the village? If the clan was just popped up in the village, everyone hates him right now. They're not gonna pledge their loyalty to him. Go outside the village, people pledge loyalty to you. A garaboom baradan. You get a clan. I don't mean that type of way, how normal clans work, how the RCA works. That's disgusting. That's really weird. I don't know why it was put into Naruto, but it was pretty weird. Having many wives and doing that's just weird. Wait, is RCA even put into Naruto? I don't know, but it's weird to have that. So I'm just gonna make Naruto do it the same way Indra did it. By using the same blood jutsu. That since Naruto doesn't have a dojutsu, Kurama decides, let me tamper with this man's DNA. Kurama decides, hey, can I tamper with your DNA? He's like, okay. And Kurama makes Naruto have a Kekkei Genkai connected to him. Which means Kurama would still be alive. Connected to Kurama, meaning anyone a part of that clan will have powers connected to Kurama mainly. What I'm saying is that Kurama knows the blood transfusion jutsu. The jutsu that can make a normal civilian into like a different DNA in a different clan. Like how Indra did it on a small village. And yeah, you know Indra, the founder of the Uchiha clan? Yeah, you know how he did it. Meanwhile, his brother had many wives, and you know how the Senju clan worked. The Senju clan were created. Then Naruto would do the same thing, but this time it would have a Kekkei Genkai connected to Kurama and have Kurama's chakra. And then when they have Kurama's chakra, the chakra won't be able to reside in their body since it's too weak. So how about you make a creature that is solely connected to the chakra, like this? Technically, there will be a mini version. Technically, every single person part of Naruto's clan would have a sort of pet fox that would look like Kurama that is absolutely only made by chakra. You're like, wait, that's actually true? Yes, the creature that they will have as their companion, like how the Inuzuka clan have that, but different. It will be able to disappear because it's just chakra, and it can make itself back into the human world, into a physical body. So that's how it works. You just get a companion who can go inside you and go outside you. Meaning, he's just made out of chakra, and he can turn. Okay, it's hard to explain, but yes, let's just call them some companions, like how the Inuzuka clan work. Fine, let me explain. You know how the Inuzuka, they always pick a dog. It's gonna be completely different. Instead of picking the companion, or the companion picking you, the companion's completely made out of chakra. Out of your chakra, in fact. You're like, wait, what? Yes. It's a Kekkei Genkai that the Nine Tails made. When Naruto would do the jutsu, a ton of people will have chakra and instantly be a part of his clan, which I've not decided on a name yet. This type of jutsu, when he does that, would mean everyone would have a Kekkei Genkai that's connected to his clan or the Kekkei Genkai, and a dojutsu called the Crimson Eye, called the Jutsugan, the Judo Gun. And then when they activate the Judogan, there'll always be a fox upon their head. Meaning, whenever they're born, a fox is born. They're connected. Like, just imagine this. You know a kid, like, you know twins. Right? You know that, right? Okay, this is gonna be hard to explain, but how do I explain this? Why did I not write the script properly? So you technically have a freaking, technically it's gonna be completely weird and different. Like, just imagine this. There's a creature made out of chakra like Kurama. Completely, right? But instead of Kurama, instead of it just being a ginormous pool of chakra that's immense, it's made out of your chakra. And the chakra has its own will. You cannot control it. It has its own personality. Its own personality, can do whatever it wants. Technically like a mini version of a nine-tailed fox. And it can turn small and do that. It has a personality. It can turn small. It can turn small, big, and do anything the commander says, but it has its own personality. It has its own personality. And it can also combine its and your chakra together. It's just a creature that's technically like sealed within you, but with no seal. That is just within you, that when you get to a certain age, that you unlock it. You unlock the power of the creature, and the creature can come out of your body and stop being sealed in there, because it's gathered enough of your chakra, so it can come out. It can come out, and you could talk to it. It's just completely made out of chakra, and it has a physical body. So yeah, the creature just, when you're born, it's just living inside of you still. And then after one is collected enough chakra, and it just comes out. And yeah, it just comes out. It comes out of you. It just magically just pops up out of nowhere. And it becomes your companion. The reason why? Because first of all, it would have stored enough chakra inside. It will store all your chakra that it has been storing since you were born. Not only that, it will be able to detect your chakra, and you will be able to use both of your chakra combined. Yeah. And it has its own personality, and that's it. That's how Naruto's clan would work. And it can turn big and small. And you can also get it powerful to the point where it can get 9 tails. But when you activate your dojutsu, it has only 1 tail. It's like a mini version of a fox-like tailed beast. But everyone in your clan has that type of companion. And it also determines if you're powerful. If you have up to 9 tails, then you're powerful. You mastered every single clan jutsu. If you have only 7 tails, you've not mastered. You're still working on that. So yeah, let's now stop with this. Let's now go back to the what if. And I should have made a separate video about this. But part 1, I'm explaining and doing a lot of stuff. So yeah, Naruto would leave the village on a conquest to find loyal people that will be loyal to his clan, which is now gonna be called, the Jugogan. Yeah, the Jojutsu I said is gonna be called the Jugogan. It's just the red eye. It's just crimson red eyes and a slit. And when you're born, when the person is not using it, they have a blue, dark, really light blue eye with a red slit. And they have animalistic features. So they're like kind of related to the Inuzukas, but in a way since they both are the same species. But let's not get into that. We'll get into that in part 2 or whatever. So Naruto would just leave the village for a little time. And if I keep on saying Naruto is 6, it's 8. No, he's actually 6. That's the academy age. I'm gonna turn into a younger time. Me and Naruto has deliberately disappeared, left a note with the Hokage, and the Hokage now understands. Naruto's gonna come back one day, so he still does trying to find Naruto. And he tells Jiraiya about the note and everything that he knows, every single thing about Minato. And he's creating a clan. He's also about to try to use a type of jutsu that would create a clan, which none of the council members know. Hiruzen is trying to stop them from knowing, because if they do, though, they would still try to find Naruto. And when they see that he's about to use that jutsu and explain the whole entire thing about his clan, they would kind of first find Naruto, then after force Naruto to put that clan under the leaf and start puppeting it. And yeah, so it's pretty weird having a fox just living inside your stomach when you're born. Yeah, that's how it's gonna work. Yes, that's how it's gonna work. Whenever you have a fox, whenever the person a part of that clan is born, there's always this menacing chakra within it that's not that big, but it's like the replication of the Nine Tails chakra, but only has one tail. And it's actually a fox with only one tail. And when it goes up to a certain point that is collected enough of your chakra, it comes out. Since Naruto's clan is related to the Uzumaki, they're of course gonna have a large amount of chakra. But since the fox that when you were born magically just pops up while you're inside your mother's stomach or something like that, you come out, it starts to collect your chakra as a baby, as an infant. Then when you grow up to a certain age, and when you activate your Jugon, the fox will come out after connecting enough of your chakra. And it will technically be your companion, and yeah. So yeah, it's just repeatedly collecting your chakra and saving inside it to be able to come out one day out of the place it was in your stomach, just chilling there. Yeah, so that's how it happens. Yeah, so that's how Naruto's clan will work. That's the details of Sukake Genkai. So Naruto would just go out of the village and leave, like he's cut ties with it, and he's gonna start trying to find a bunch of people that will be loyal to him and get them into his clan. Not in that way, not in how normal clans were created in the true series of Naruto, because that's kind of confusing and weird in some parts. And Naruto would just start creating his own clan. Like as soon as he leaves, he just finds people and starts creating his clan then. Like, yeah, he runs into this group of orphans. And he sees that they're orphans and they're suffering. So he decides to let them come into his clan, which is gonna become the Chukat. How do you say it? The Kazumichi clan. Yes, I'm gonna call it the Kazumichi. I don't know if that is actually a spur. I'm not sure. The Kazumichi. Yeah, that's gonna be Naruto's clan. It's gonna have a fox, a flaming fox symbol. Like it's gonna have the head of a fox, Like, let me show you. Let me show you. Yeah, that right there is the clan symbol. That's it. That's it right here. This is it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. That's fucking it. That's the clan symbol. I showed you the clan symbol, so that's it. So we finally get to the true base. And yes, part 1 was to explain about the clan and a bit of the storyline. So, yeah, this is actually going to be a 1-hour video. Because I also had to explain a lot of things. And since I didn't write a script, I'm terrible sorry. Next time I will try. But I really don't write scripts because I don't really have time to. So, let's go on with this video. So, yeah. Yeah, if it seems weird that I wasted a lot of time trying to explain that, sorry. I didn't write any script or anything like that. And I always have a terrible habit of thinking I sound pretty wrong and stupid, so, yeah. Yeah, so Naruto would have, at least by the time he's 12, would have a lot of members. Using the jutsu that Izuna used to create the Uchiha clan. That Izuna used to create the Uchiha clan. He was able to, yeah, and also I'll be boosting every clan's, every clan's number of members by a lot. Like the Hyuga, like every single clan in the Leaf has 2,000 members. And Naruto clan just has 5,000, so yeah, it's gonna sound a weird mix, so don't be confused. Don't actually be very confused, so please don't. Yeah, so by the time Naruto's 12 and he's heading back to the Leaf, yes, he's gonna be heading back in the Leaf at 13 years old. He has a freaking clan of freaking 500 members, like clansmen members. A lot of them shinobi. Like he used Izuna's jutsu, but those are not actually real pure bloods. They're part of the clan. They're also pure bloods. And yes, Boruto is gonna be a pure blood. So is Hinabi. Yeah, so Naruto has been constantly doing that and be using the same jutsu, but not to force all loyal clan members. But he's only putting people who are loyal to him and only strive for peace. He doesn't put people and allow them to join and do the same. We're jutsu only for people who are powerless and want help and also seek peace. Not like Orochimaru does. Yeah, he does that. He does the jutsu Kurama told him about like creating about how Izuna created the Uchiha clan by doing a blood jutsu. So yeah, Naruto did that. And as I told you, they have a weird Kekkei Genkai. That seems like they're related to Inuzuka's, but they're not. Because they don't choose the companion. The companions doesn't choose them, and they don't choose it. The companion's there when they're born. Like when you're born, you have there's an immense, when you're born, the person will have an immense power and also have a lot of chakra. And then they'll have the immense power of a fox just chilling there. Slowly and but surely, it will take a bit of years for them to come out. For the fox to finally come out. Because it needs to take some chakra. It will just take a bit of chakra and then it'll finally come out of its hiding spot. And yeah, so Naruto does that. And yeah, like, Naruto does that. And then there's a lot of clanmen. Naruto does the blood jutsu that Kurama taught him. and is able to make the... Shoot, I forgot the name. Yeah, the Shinagashi. What am I gonna name the clan? The Shinagashi Tanima T. Oh no, but I'm just gonna call Naruto's clan the Chuguri. Like, since they have the Jugogan, I'm gonna call it Chukai. I don't know. I don't know the name. Okay, I'll just call it Loxd. Yeah, Naruto's gonna make a clan called the Loxd clan. Cause I can't really find a word. I think it's gonna be called either the Chukaji or Loxd. Wait, let's call it the... Yeah, I'm just gonna call it Loxley. Yeah, I tried, but I couldn't write a name down. I can't figure out a name. Oh yeah, yeah, Naruto's gonna make it like sound like Chroma's name, but different. What about Chrome? Not Chrome. Oh, that is. Yeah, Chrome is in Bleach. Let me see. I don't know what to call Naruto's clan, but okay, what could you call? I'm not gonna call the clan the Fox clan. The Kotozuki? Yeah, I'm just gonna call it the Kotozuki because I don't have any names. Oh shoot. Wait a second again. I don't know what to call it. Zuko. I won't. Wait, first of all, Naruto won't call the clan. Okay, first of all, see, he'll just call it the Namikaze clan. Yes, you're probably wondering why. Well, in this what if the Namikaze clan won't be a clan? It won't be. No, I'm just gonna call it the Namitashi. Okay, I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah, what should I call it? You put it down below what you want the clan to be named. I'm just gonna call it the Naruto clan. That's it. You're like, wait, you're gonna call it the Naruto clan? Meaning you're gonna call it Fish Cake clan? Yes, I'm gonna call it Naruto clan. That's it. Yeah, Naruto's clan is gonna be named the Okoye clan. Yeah, that's weird. Don't ask any questions. Yes, it's gonna be named the Okoye clan. sleep because I couldn't find a name. Yeah, the Koya clan. So yes, Naruto head back to the Hidden Leaf. And sorry for me being quiet nearly half of it. I didn't mean to. But yeah, Naruto would head back to the leaf, and everyone would just doesn't recognize him. Seeing a dude with 500 people behind him, walking around with orange foxes on their shoulders, kind of seems not suspicious, does it? But Naruto walks away and goes to meet the Hokage. He jumps in and goes inside the Hokage's office. And this is when I'm going to end it off. See ya.